Fix my hands here. All right. Hi, I'm Morgan Linton, and this is my Gunheart for Newbies video. When I first started playing Gunheart, someone was nice enough to be standing in here walking me through how to get things set up, so I want to return the favor and be nice to all of you that are just getting started with Gunheart. I'm on an Oculus Rift, so the buttons that I'm going to tell you about are all Rift specific. When you first come in here, you'll see to the side big screen that looks like this that shows you how to use some things. Screen over here shows you how to use things like your weapon combo, where you put these weapons together and boom, you get a big weapon. There's a tutorial I recommend you go through, but just to get started really quickly, here's what I recommend you do to get your controls fixed. On the Rift, hold either it's the Y or the B, depending on what hand you're using. Hold that down, you get this menu. From there, go to Options, and in Options, you'll see Movement. That's what you'll be on. You'll see some options here, Teleport and Strafe, or just Teleport. I highly recommend Teleport and Strafe. If I just use Teleport, you'll see essentially I can only teleport forwards and backwards, which is kind of a confusing way to move. Whereas if I switch this over here to Teleport and Strafe, well, now I'm able to actually walk around like a normal person and then teleport when I want to by pressing the button below the Options menu button. So going back into here, Strafe relative to controller, comfort blinders, I like keeping that on. Rotation, you can do 180 only, or smooth. Smooth is what you might be thinking that you'd be used to, where when you turn, it turns like this. But I'll be honest, that can be super nauseating, and you really can't turn as fast as you'll want to, because you want to be able to turn fast to blast aliens quickly. So I recommend moving this to 45 and 180. Keep your look turns in place. That's your cheat sheet there. If you want to know what these other things do, essentially social. If there were other people that were in this lobby with me, I could actually invite them, so then when I go to play a mission, they could get a notification and join as well. So you update your graphics options, things like that. All right, so let me show you around here, because this is where you start. To my left, this is where I can essentially upgrade my rig, okay? There's 4 different upgrades. As you'll see, my rig is a level 17. You can also update your player title there, except you're not going to be able to get that title. You've got armor, shields, repulsor, and damage. The repulsor is the most expensive, but it's also super badass because that allows you to, when there's a particular alien that shoots these bullets at you that are almost impossible to avoid, that's what allows you to actually avoid them. When you're just starting out, I honestly just recommend just put a bunch into damage, because that's going to allow you to shoot and kill aliens the quickest. From there, move on to armor and shields, and then end with repulsor. Over here, you can change things like your vests and your headgear and your faces. It'll update and show how you look. Of course, after you complete missions and things like that, you're going to get money and you're going to want weapons. So you go into here and you'll be able to see the different weapons that you can get and the upgrades that you can get for those weapons. This is where you can actually see what the aliens look like that you're going to be encountering. You can go, ooh, look at those scary aliens. But probably what you're going to spend most of your time doing is going here to the Job Goblin. This is where you actually go into play levels and missions. When you walk in here, you'll see the Homestead is the first one, then the Hollows, Broken Zone, Mite Country, and there's a new feature that was added a little while ago, which is weekly. So you can see these will be the weekly missions. I highly recommend, if you're just starting out, go to Homestead, go to Welcome to Homestead, start there. Otherwise, if you want to play around, those inside buttons, you're not going to be able to shoot. So you see when I try to shoot, it shows me, no, you can't shoot. But you can use your handy-dandy lasers to pick things up and throw them around and catch them, which is kind of fun to practice with in here. And you can totally destroy the lobby, and that's okay. You're not going to get in trouble for it. So with that, what I recommend you do is go into the Job Goblin, go to Homestead, play Welcome to Homestead, and get started.